APC. All this packaging, well, now they package my papa, I don't understand. So you are telling us now that we have appointment in Abuja this week. We should go to France. So they don't open another APC presidency office for France. Baba go for medical. Baba nowhere. This is the problem that I have in this country. After I go say this girl no get home training. What is the lies for? The president is not feeling one. Somebody that is politically 73 years old, originally above 80. My own father. You are now packaging for the citizens that Baba has gone for meeting in France. Share a share son of France in it. Who is that person that released that press statement? Instead of you people to tell the people the condition that Baba is so that they will be praying for the president. And just Baba. Baba needs prayer. Who has the highest number of churches in the world? Nigeria. And one of them, Tom and Ganusi, at Ganusi, Nigeria. So why are you telling like that? Baba go France, he go review policy. Don't tell you no. So say policy what you want review. Janton, he don't pay IMF loan. Nigeria is no longer part of the 10 countries that are owning. At least Baba don't be random. These people search information. Let them know what the party has done and what the presidency has done too. Give them when they told it one parape. Baba has gone to France to go and review. At whose cost? Is it person who sponsor Tinubu go France to go review? Don't tell you which policy will not be review for here. The policy that the food they are sharing up is not reaching down. Now you want go review. The policy that local government share all the money where they are collecting, they pocket them. Now you want go review. All the money where they give governors, they are not distributed equally. Share that one and go review for France. And this government is deceiving the people, and you know that is what I don't like. My parents, I will backslide. But to be born again, because I want people to focus on the focus and work. But this lie that you are lying to the citizens, I don't like it. Stop disrespecting the voters. Except it is not their vote that counted. Stop disrespecting the voters. Why are you lying to people in the age of democracy? Baba is not feeling fine. Baba wants to go and see a doctor. Share they don't repair all the hospital for Nigeria. When Baba go the one where they for. I be no hospital for Bodyline area. Check out the hospital he get just two area and Sisi. Abi Abuja. They have not fixed the health system of this country. So Baba will still go to France to see doctor. As a matter of fact, personal doctor, why are you packaging it? Lie is agency. You people are packaging lie. The president is not feeling fine. We don't have facility to take care of the president. The president wants to go and receive medical attention. So share now. All the people where they give appointment for Abuja for this week and next week, share. Now France will go enter plane by. You'll be deceiving the people. You'll be deceiving. Definitely, it's like their vote did not count. Their vote did not count because what is the audacity that people have? Media age, the Minister of Information, who disseminated this kind of information to the public. Baba not sending all this lie. Baba is not feeling fine. Make una gather all the pastor, Allah of Awoli. Let them they pray for Baba. That God should strengthen him. Baba think that kusherensi. Baba they faint anyhow. Let them pray for him. Don't package him. Don't let anything be sudden. Let our mind be prepared for the best or the worst. Mama Parosh, Sabi lie for people. Tell the truth and let the devil be ashamed. Baba is not feeling fine. Anybody above 65 can force it. And Baba is not even 65. Baba is not, okay, politically 75. He is still in the range of people that can force it. I will only get one madam of France because I want to see president. Please.
Alright guys, you know this country, like I said, we are full of lies. All our government, everybody in government are full of lies. Like every single one of them lies up and down. Imagine telling us that Tinubu went for a meeting in Abuja, and even though they had an appointment in Abuja, was told to come to France. So now France is now another branch for APC government to come and have their meeting. And all this money they are using to travel is the public funds. None of them is using their own private money. Note that. And then tomorrow somebody is telling me that Tinubu government are in the right track, that they believe in Tinubu government, that they can deliver us, where you cannot be accountable. What is then telling that Tinubu is not feeling fine and he went for medical checkup in France? And it's also a shameful thing that you cannot go in any Nigeria hospital for checkup, but you have to go to France for checkup. That's because your country don't have a good hospital. But yet you chose to go another country to go for checkup, and you cannot even think, okay, how can I make my country to have a good hospital where I can go for checkup? But no, they are busy traveling here and there, not wanting to fix their own country. Just take a look at these videos. I'll be with you guys in a minute.
I don't know if I'm the only one, or maybe I'm the only one who have noticed that anytime Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu travel to France and come back, things get more expensive in Nigeria. In fact, the inflation goes up. I don't know, maybe Namidi Obariato. But anyway, let us analyze how many times the president has left this country since inauguration, since he was inaugurated as the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. How many times in Dongo, France? Let's check the dates. Or will I say, let me explain. So a few months after his inauguration, on 2nd of June 2023, Mr. President went to what? France. A fly. On 24th of January 2024, Mr. President went to what? France. On 19th of August 2024, Mr. President went to what? France. On 27th of November 2024, Mr. President went to what? France. Meaning that in 2024, Mr. President went to France 3 times. In 2023, he went once. Anyway, let's go to 2025. 6th of February 2025, Mr. President went to France. Now, in April 2025, 2nd of April 2025, my birth month, Mr. President went to France. He's currently in France. Maybe we pray. We don't know what will happen when he come back. Because if he come back now, maybe fuel turn to 2,000 naira per liter. Or maybe a bag of rice if he reach 4,000. 4,000 naira. Did I say 4,000? Maybe 400,000 naira. But please, what is the president always going to do in France? Because it seems that anytime he goes and come back, small things they change. Not even for good, but they get worse. You know, they say landlord travel and see. But it seems that our own landlord, when he travel, he come back and show us shaggy. He doesn't see the development there, but rather he comes back and he doesn't even improve. So what is landlord travel and going to see there? That is the question I'm asking.
One of the most difficult jobs in Nigeria or in the world today is speaking for or trying to defend the APC federal government. It is a very, very difficult thing to do because you know why? There is nothing there to defend. So you remember that the APC campaigned for 16 years of PDP misrule. In fact, this president was part of a protest called Occupy Nigeria when the then President Jonathan was trying to remove fuel subsidy, which he eventually have removed today. And yet the devil is in the detail in terms of implementation of sanitizing the oil sector and NNPC. So, and then by 2027, President Tinubu's administration will be 12 years, or the APC will be 12 years put together. Imagine living in a government of renewed hope and experiencing the kind of unfortunate hopelessness that Nigeria is experiencing. So it is difficult for you to explain what the federal government, the APC-led government is doing. But I can give you some. A government that knows that more than 100 million persons were living in multi-dimensional poverty by the end of Buhari's administration came into power. And the first priorities were deciding to renovate a vice presidential home for 20-something billion, purchase of new private presidential jets, a presidential yacht, renovating the villa, money for purchase of SUVs for the office of the first lady, which is not even a legally recognized, constitutionally recognized office. So when you see the frivolities and wastages in government, and then that same government in turn begins to ask the people to make sacrifices. So it is we who will think of what to do for our country, while the leaders continue to live in luxury and affluence using taxpayer money. Look at the National Assembly. Immediately they came, they shared monies for themselves and purchased bulletproof SUVs, one for more than 160 million. Yet the minimum wage of that country is 70,000 naira. And that is a country where leaders are still demanding sacrifice from the people. So at what point does this sacrifice end? At what point does President Tinubu, his cabinet, the senators and his government begin to make sacrifices? The president is a former governor. He's on life pension from Lagos State. The vice president is a former governor. The senate president is a former governor. So with all the resources that are shared, 60% of Nigeria's corruption is administrative. Inflation of government contract, budget padding. Who is sanitizing and fighting that corruption? But you cannot say anything because the government does not even feel beholden to the people. And that is why no matter how much Nigerians continue to cry, it falls on deaf ear. Why? Because they know that the electoral system can still be manipulated to rig people back into power using also the Nigerian judiciary. So if I have the ears of any Nigerian politician right now, I will want them to know that power is transient. You cannot be in power forever. If you don't leave power, power will leave you. Nigerians are not demanding for too much. We only need a country to live. As a Nigerian youth, demanding for a better country, I'm not a criminal. There are non-criminals that are not being attended to. But once you voice out against the government, they come after you. So Nigerians must decide whether we want to live as slaves in this country or we want to live as freeborns. And that is why I'm telling you that this 30-day challenge must not end with just the 30-day rants. There must be maximum civil pressure on the authorities. Number one, we must reform our electoral process. That is the backbone of corrupt politicians. They know that they can meander their way into the public office without consequences and accountability. So if I'm talking to Nigerian politicians, I'm telling them, your time is up. You either do the right thing for this country or a generation of young Nigerian leaders will wake up and will succeed where you people have failed woefully and continue to fail us. Because Nigerians are hungry, Nigerians are dying, the tension is palpable and the frustration, and the leaders are completely detached from the reality. It is unfortunate, but we as Nigerians must find the wisdom and the courage to fix these institutions, or else we continue to remain victims of these institutions.
What kind of country we have leaders that are not accountable enough. You are traveling for healthcare, but you lie to the masses that you are going for a meeting, and you even invited all your APC caban to come to France with our public funds. With our that's what is spending me with our money. Then tomorrow they are borrowing the money they are borrowing. I don't know what they're using it for. And then tomorrow they say that Nigeria is poor. I will not know how much. Actually, to be said, Nigeria is not poor. We are mismanaged by the government. Because you cannot use that money you are paying. You are paying to come do check up in another country. Invest the money in your country. Your own. You are the president. Invest it in your country and develop your hospital so that it can be a place where people can go and have a proper checkup. But no, all of you are running outside. Any small thing, you run outside. UK run outside. All of them, every governor run outside to go for checkup. Everybody going outside because we don't have any good healthcare in Nigeria, which is where P2B is hammering on. Let us invest in healthcare and education sector. These are the two places we need to invest in our country to make it a better place. But no other persons, other governments will not want to think through. Rather, they prefer spending public funds outside the country. You know, most of these our leaders, their children are going to school outside the country. Why can't they have a very nice standard school in Nigeria where they can go to? But no, they choose to lavish our money outside the country. Just air your views in the comments section. I'll be to guys in my next video.